And I think we've been joined by the ranking member, Senator Boozman from Arkansas. Thank you for coming to this important hearing. Thank you for your leadership. There's a witness from Arkansas. If you'd like to introduce Mr. Rutledge,
There is.
we'd be happy to have you do that.
Thank you all. It's great to be with the chairwoman. And again, thank you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Marshall, for convening this very, very important hearing. And I think everyone on the committee understands how important the conservation programs are. And one of the people that we're very proud of in Arkansas, he and his family, is Mr. Jeff Rutledge. He's a fifth-generation farmer from near Newport, Arkansas. He and his wife, Amy, produce rice, soybeans, and corn along the White River and Cache Rivers. Jeff returned to his family farm after earning his bachelor's degree in plant science from Arkansas State University and a master's in agronomy from the University of Arkansas. He covered both bases. That's always a good thing. Jeff currently serves as one of the inaugural members of the USA Rice Ducks Unlimited Rice Stewardship Partnership Committee and various other committees and boards. And again, we're very, very proud of Jeff and his family. And thank you for taking the time and the effort to be here. And thanks to all the panelists.
Mr. Rutledge, you're next for 5 minutes. Thank you.
Good morning, Chairman Bennett, Ranking Member Marshall, Chairwoman Stabenow, and Ranking Member Boozman, and other members of the subcommittee. Thank you for holding this hearing and this opportunity to testify. My name is Jeff Rutledge. I'm a fifth-generation rice, corn, and soybean family farmer with my wife Amy in Newport, Arkansas. I'm also actively involved in two organizations that are leaders in the conservation arena, USA Rice and Ducks Unlimited. As a farmer, I'm proud to live, sustainably manage, and earn my living from land at the nexus of production agriculture and conservation. In addition to the rice and the other crops that I produce, we are proud to provide critical habitat to hundreds of species of wildlife, particularly migratory waterfowl, namely ducks. Rice fields throughout the U.S. rice-growing regions not only provide $3.5 billion in migratory waterfowl habitat, but also contribute to substantial biodiversity, raising crawfish in the South and salmon in California. Farm Bill conservation programs are important to the rice industry, and most important is that they are voluntary, incentive-based, and follow a locally led model, which is critical to widespread adoption by rice farmers. Conservation programs should have the dual goal of not only incentivizing environmentally beneficial practices, but also helping producers transition to conservation systems that promote productivity and economic viability as compatible goals while supporting the rural economy. Working lands programs like EQIP and CSP serve as economic drivers. It takes more than just one farmer to complete the work needed to implement an EQIP or CSP contract, including outside technicians, engineers, and local soil and water conservation districts needed to help oversee the conservation planning, as well as the scientists, land movers, and other equipment necessary to implement those conservation practices. Nationwide, and in Arkansas specifically, the demand for EQIP and CSP has outpaced funding by about 3 to 1, resulting in significant unmet demand for both programs. As you write the 2023 Farm Bill, Congress should prioritize working lands programs like EQIP and CSP. EQIP is a vital tool for us because it is straightforward with an extensive list of practices that work for all regions and all production systems. EQIP's broad suite of structural and management practices can help better manage water resources, help with irrigation efficiency, reduce soil erosion, improve soil health, and enhance water quality. CSP helps target specific resources using several complementary practices and has been a great tool for rice farmers to help pay for more expensive long-term management practices and increase conservation work across the entire farm. Congress should ensure CSP continues to acknowledge early adopters while also incentivizing incremental conservation goals through programs. Many rice farmers are struggling to find options within the program that reflect the advancements in technology and workable systems to improve soil health. We encourage Congress to work within the Farm Bill to ensure the program is offering appropriate options. However, Congress should be careful not to prioritize one natural resource concern over others. For example, the rice industry, working with USDA, has made significant investments in conserving the flyways. An essential piece of that strategy is winter flooding, which should be recognized for the many benefits it provides. Winter flooding is an EQIP and CSP wildlife practice that provides moist soil wetlands in rice fields and attracts significant numbers of ducks in the Mississippi Alluvial Valley and the Central Valley and coastal California regions. Furthermore, Congress should not prioritize one solution over others. Because rice's unique cropping system and 100% irrigated crop, conservation programs should not provide one-size-fits-all solutions. For instance, focusing solely on practices like cover cropping that most rice farmers cannot utilize would be inequitable for rice farmers. That's why solutions should be locally led and support local priorities. I must also mention the importance of RCPP. As you know, the rice industry's symbiotic relationship with waterfowl led to a historic partnership with Ducks Unlimited and called the Rice Stewardship Partnership, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. While we both have separate missions and methods, we have managed to collaborate and develop goals for our partnership, including work on RCPP. The Rice Stewardship Partnership's RCPP projects have pulled together nearly 100 diverse partners and has had phenomenal success in delivering on-the-ground conservation in rice, to rice farmers. Since the creation of RCPP and the 2014 Farm Bill, the RSP has impacted over 800,000 acres of rice and rice rotation ground and provided over $108 million in additional conservation funding. For the 2023 Farm Bill, USA Rice and DU would like to note the complexity plaguing RCPP since the 2018 Farm Bill is affecting long-term viability of a crucial partnership program to rice farmers. Congress should work to address administrative barriers for partners through thoughtful and minimal solutions. Rice farmers are passionate conservationists. They invest in their own financial resources to bring those Farm Bill conservation programs to their farm. However, none of these historic producer investments in conservation can happen if the farm is not profitable. I urge Congress to ensure all producers have the safety net to ensure to continue to be sustainable both economically as well as environmentally. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Rutledge. It's very good to have you with us today.